Hello everyone and welcome to VLSI for All. In today's expert session, we have Mr. Chandrakant Mishra sir with us. Sir has a vast experience of around 14 years teaching the students of GATE experience and in-depth knowledge of advanced electronics and communication. I'm sure the audience who is watching this video is they know who we are and they are going to very inspired after watching this video. Sir also got All India rank 10 in 2022 GATE and All India rank 26 in GATE 2017, which show his consistency and dedication towards the electronics domain. Thank you, sir, for doing this and coming to the show, sir.
Welcome.
Sir, it means a lot to us for the young channel.
It's okay,
sir.
no problem.
Okay, sir. Can you, sir, explain your in brief your professional background, sir? Because audience wants to know from your side too, sir.
Yeah, definitely. Shall I start from the beginning or just from the
Sir,
career?
sir, whatever suits you, sir.
Okay.
It's your
First of all, I could not got the chance to do a regular VTech. From 17, at the age of 17 and a half, I joined Indian Air Force in the technical trade as a aircraft mechanics. So after joining because I have done the +2, so I got the chance to do the BTech corresponding, that is in distance mode, in the while working in the Indian Air Force. Then after the training of 2 years in Madras, earlier it was called the Madras, now it is called Chennai. 2 years I registered for the Institution of Engineers. The today's generation may not be knowing that. That is, there is an Institution of Engineers in Kolkata. They conduct the papers for equivalent to BTech. You clear the 20 papers for all the core subjects, including engineering maths and engineering management and society and environment effect. All the topics are covered there, but you have to clear the 20 papers over the span of, it is not like that you clear the all the 20 papers in 2-3 years, but you have to span over the 4 years, and then you have to do the major project also, as usual in the VTech course. So I completed there. Being in the Indian Air Force, I completed that AMI, which is equivalent to VTech. Then after the AMI, I got the touch with the different that time I was in the study Punjab Engineering College professors. He was my guide for the AMI course. So I came in. I got all the guidance. Then he instructed me to follow the competitive path, because you have excellent grasping of the technical subjects. So I started the journey of the preparing the competitive exam. In the then I completed in the year 2002. Then it took me 2 years, rightly say, because I was working, so I could not get that much time for a competitive exam. As you know that defense background, in the defense force you have to work, that is, you have signed for the 24 hours. From that, whenever I got the time, so I used to study for the competitive exams. The first exam I cleared is the DRDO in 2003, but I could not make it to the that is in the interview. Then in 2004, I cleared the Indian Engineering Service by self-study only, because that time there are no more coaching institute. Even though coaching institute there, I could not attend the regular classes, so I have to follow all the standard books. Then I study for the competitive exam. Then that years I cleared the Indian Engineering Service. Then I got I selected in the Indian Engineering Service in 2004, but I could not get my liking rank. Liking service like Indian Telecommunication Service. Again, I was been given in the Indian Naval Armament Stores Officers. Though I was working in the Indian Air Force, so there was an offer from the Indian Air Force to get the commission rank. So I did not accept. So I again tried for the civil service. So I did not join the engineering service. Then in 2006, I got in 2005 I appeared the NTPC Limited, then DRDO, then BSNL. And all cleared in the 2006, all the interview, everything. So then naturally choice will be where to join. Then they given me the in the NTPC, they given me the my home state. It is in the Odisha. So I joined the NTPC Limited, leaving the DRDO and BSNL. I cannot comment here that why I could not, I did not join the DRDO, because that time when you know that when from 17 and a half years you are joining and you are staying away from the home, that homesickness was there. So that naturally I choose the NTPC Limited. From that, in between, I cleared all the gate. That is gate 2017, gate 2014 with all India rank below 100. So I keep on writing the gate after 2-3 years, so that I could be in touch with the gate pattern and gate subjects, so I can guide the students. That's all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your brief introduction, sir. It means a lot to us, sir. Sir, starting for the first question, sir. You did, sir. You go through a lot of papers, and you actually, sir, clear the many papers.
Yeah.
You convert the call into the call letter, offer letter. Sir, my first question is very basic, sir. Like, why electronics and communication graduate should do masters or M.Tech, or should go for higher studies? So what's your best
Definitely.
answer?
Definitely. I am the right person to answer this question, because I had family responsibilities. Even though I am getting the good rank in the gate, I could not join because I need a job. Because I have families, I'm a parent, old parents, I need a job. I cannot leave the job and go for the M.Tech. But for the electronics graduate, they must go for the M.Tech, write the gate and go for the M.Tech. Lot of almost all my past students, I used to take the online classes till get 2019. All my past students get placed in the core VLSI field. Even people, my one of my friend is also professor, assistant professor in the NIT Kurukshetra, and I got all the feedback that even NIT Kurukshetra VLSI course, communication course also placed in the Qualcomm, Intel, everywhere. So my advice to the that is electronics and electrical students, they should blindly, they and the electronics, especially the chip manufacturing, chip designing companies or chip requirement will be huge in the near future. Every gadget you put your hand that have a chip. So you can think the people are moving to the CS, computer science and electronic student, but my advice is they should first see the scenario in the electronics industry. There is a huge demand. This year all the VLSI students has been placed in the core companies. So that is the main reason they should consider for the higher, that is specialization. They should go for the specialization.
Okay,
From
sir.
NITs and IITs.
Okay, sir. Sir, you already mentioned that even in the NIT Kurukshetras, there the VLSI placement is very huge. Like there's a
Yeah,
bumper.
100% placement, 100%. Even communication also 100% placements. That is the scenario. There is a supply and demand gap now in the VLSI industry.
Sir, what's the basic reason behind the rise of in demands in engineering, especially in electronics domain, sir? What is your opinion?
Yeah, because of the miniaturization of the gadgets. You see the mobile phone today, and you just go not far beyond in the history. Just go back 5 years. 5 years ago, you're the mobile phone. Now you have 5 nanometers processors in your mobile phone, and the state of the art was considered the 150 nanometers. Now we have come down to the 5 nanometers, and each and every device gadgets are using the chips. And you might have heard that the delivery of the vehicles was delayed 6 months to 1 year because of the chip shortage. You think about that. There is a huge demand of chips in every field. Everyone want to use the chips as the heart of the products. So that is the naturally, obviously, it will be demand.
Okay, sir. Thank you for the elaborate answer, sir. Sir, my next question is
Yeah.
that, sir, what are the habits they should or ensure to built in before appearing the prestigious examination like DRDO, BARC, UPSC Engineering Service, and the GATE examination, all related to the electronics domain. What's the
Yeah.
basic habits they should inbuilt?
See, first of all, I don't separate the exams like ISRO, DRDO, GATE. I don't separate. I want to prepare for the GATE. You know, 80 to 85% of the syllabus will come in the every exam. Even engineering service, that also include 80% of the 80% of the syllabus will be in the from the GATE syllabus. So once you prepare for the GATE, then you will cover all the competitive exam you appear in the India, or you face the interview board in the some private industry also. So my point is, first you must have a passion for the learning, not like that in the VLSI field people are getting the placement, so I should go for the VLSI. Then because if you don't have passion, then it will over the time it will fade away. I have seen many students, they will when the GATE result came out, they see the toppers and they see the interview of the toppers, and after 2 to 3 months everything is normal, because they don't have the passion, that interest to reach their goal. They set the goal, but they don't have that passion and the dedications. The passion and dedication will automatically drives anyone to the success. Set your goal, work for it, dedicate your time, dedicate your time, and that is, you can say, energy, okay, for the preparation, and take the guidance of the mentors, your seniors, and definitely you will succeed in that any competitive exam. And one thing they should remember, hard work never failed. If you putting the hard work for the preparation today, after 5 years it will 5 years in some way you will be rising. Because I have seen the many students, because they could not handle the pressure of the GATE exam. When they are very good at the learning, they learn the many things, conceptual things. When they enter the exam hall, they just sweat out and they get tensed and they could not get the expected rank. But you won't believe, they did their MS in the Germany, MS in the Singapore, and M.Tech in that is one Beats Pilani, and they are placed in the core chip making company in research area like Samsung, then Intel, Qualcomm. They're working.
So that's very good, sir,
because they have put the hard work, so that is they are getting their result. May not be just immediately, but they have their own clock, so they have to click at some time.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, you mentor, sir, I think more than thousands of students, sir. So, sir, my next question is that how students need to make the notes, class notes, solving the previous year questions and giving the mock test, sir. How they should characterize each of them?
First of all, I want to say, if you have time and if you have passion, you have energy, and if you have a dedication for single channel, you want to prepare for the single with a single M, then you come to this competitive exam and reward will be huge. That first you learn the standard books, you read the standard books line by line, make your own notes. That is the short notes, synoptic notes. So you make the because these notes are essential. Every time you cannot pick up a books and read. It will take a lot of it will consume a lot of time. So in the first instance, you read the books. Whenever you have any doubt, any further clarification of topics, then you can pick up a book. But you need to. But while preparing, while studying, you make a short notes. Each topic short notes, and the revision time will be very, very less, and practice time will be increased if you make a short notes. Then you have to practice lot of questions, whether it's from the books, whether it is from the previous year GATE questions, whether it is from the test series. But I bet on the previous year test series. First learn, then make notes, understand, then practice the previous year GATE questions. Practice does not mean that you see and you just lie down on your bed and see the solution of that question. No, you take a GATE question, you just try to solve it. First attempt you did not do, second attempt did not do. Refer your notes, refer your books, why you are not able to do the questions. Then ultimately the third attempt or fourth attempt you definitely solve. That gives you pleasure. And encouragement to do the practice of more and more questions. But what normally I advise this strategy to all my students. Normally what students do that, they they just forgo and they will switch to the next question, or they will try to catch the solution books of that question. That will not develop. They will not able to develop the problem solving aptitude if they do follow the solution every now and then. So they should try first. That is the requirement. And
Okay.
and also I want to add one main point, that they should not mock up the, or you can say they should memorize the big derived formulas, or some big formulas, because gate or competitive only ask the things which you can make a equation. You have a situation, you can make a equation to put the values to get the result. That is the trend for the get exam pattern.
Yes, sir. Sir, I think, sir, you summarize everything, sir, in word part. This is very good for the students who now
Right.
wants who now wants only a short answer like these. Sir, my next question is that this is a month of July, sir, and
Yeah.
many students who do not get any seat in CCMT or COPE, they will now
Okay.
they are not going to join BITS planning and everything. So they have a chance to go for our drop this year and again preparing for the gate 2023, sir. So
Okay.
sir, like if they start now and the exam is when the exam is near, like 1 month is left to go for the examination, the mindset of the students is very different. Like they are now they are at this time they are very pretty much confident about the examination, but as the time
Right.
goes short, they lose the confidence and make some silly mistakes, sir. What's your, like, sir, what's your more advice for the young experts, sir?
Yeah. See, first of all, you won't get anything by regretting or losing the confidence. Only you harm yourself if you lose confidence. Suppose you are not getting the any colleges or desired colleges or desired institute of you desired the IIT, but you did not get. You desired the NIT Trichy, you did not get. But you believe you try to believe yourself, or just make your mind that you should believe yourself. If you don't believe yourself, how can other believes you? That is my biggest questions. So first you learn the topics. You have already, because suppose somebody is scoring or qualifying the gate, that means he has a good understanding of the subject. Only part is there is the executions. So they need to develop the execution part for the
Sir, this is a month of March, or this is a month of July, sir, and many aspirants start to enroll and study for the examination for the GATE 2023. But at this time, the students are pretty much confident about the examination. But as the time come near to the GATE examination, they lose their confidence and make some silly mistakes, sir. So, what is the tips you want to give for the GATE aspirants, sir?
yeah. Suppose you have qualified the gate. My question is, you have qualified the gate. You are scoring 30, 35, let's say 40 even. You are scoring. I can consider that if you are scoring the 30, 35, you are in the 15% of the qualified, 15% of the total student appeared in the gate exam. Okay. So you need to make yourself, or you need to prepare in such a way so that you can reach top 2% of the gate exam. 2%, yeah, top 2% of the total students. So for that, you need not to regret, or you need not to discourage or demotivated, because this is a very highly competitive exam. It is only relative to each one another. So first of all, you need to practice, because the practice will make the less time. That is, you will take the less time to solve the questions, and also accuracy will be improved. Because of the accuracy, you lost the marks in the gate exam. So for that, you need to practice. That means you need to repeatedly practice the previous year gate questions. I heard that students say that I have solved once the gate papers, same papers, but I do not want to solve. But you need to solve the again and again. Let's say you fix the last 10 years gate. 10 years previous year question, the good for the get exam. So go on practicing 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, then again 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, so that the inertia, main thing is the inertia has to be maintained. Don't stop the practicing. Then appear the all the test series you have appeared, again try to solve those test series questions, so that each and every moment you are solving something. So that I want to say that you maintain the inertia for that preparation. And 6 months, 6.5 months still there, right? So I think more than enough. It is not an issue.
Yes, sir.
Because you have already read each and everything. You have covered the syllabus. Just revise and practice. Revise, practice. And most of the institutes have already launched their test series. And you keep on practicing. Then definitely it will help. And just one more thing. Just analyze the GATE 2020-21 question. Suppose you have appeared the GATE 2021-22. Then just analyze where you did wrong. Whether it is silly mistakes, I don't say silly mistakes. Silly mistakes comes from the lack of understanding of the concept first. And silly mistake, like I want to say, suppose you did not practice. If you have lack of practice, then you make silly mistakes. And if you have a lack of understanding of concept, you are doing the conceptual mistakes. But you are mixing that all these are silly mistakes. No, like some conceptual things is like that the current will be divided, that is twice of the another current, but you made that current, that is the conceptual mistakes, not the silly mistake. Silly mistake is like you got the answer, right? You got the answer 81, but you write there minus 81 because of tens. Or you got they have asked the magnitude of the voltage gain, you got the common emitter amplifier or common source amplifier, you got the minus 9 or minus 10. You just enter the minus 10 instead of 10 because they have asked the magnitude of the current. Same way they have asked the milliampere or milliohm, but you wrote in as a ohm. So these are the silly mistakes that can be very well eliminated after the repeated practice only.
Okay,
and the students should not worry about that their result, because until now they are worrying and they are doing very bad in the exam. So need not to worry. Train your mind that you should you are again appearing at mock test. In the real gate also you train your mind that you are again appearing a mock test. Just be relaxed and keep writing the questions.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for explaining
Welcome.
each and question and cooperating with and taking patience with us. Sir, we
No
are
problem.
we are in the end of this interview. Sir, before wrapping up the interview, could you give some motivation tips to our viewers so that after watching this they feel more motivated to work harder?
The motivation is simply, if you have aim, you have a motivation. Nobody tells you that you own a bike or you own a car. That you have an aspiration, you have a passion to drive, then you are learning the driving. Anybody is telling that you learn the drive? No. But you are learning the driving because your passion for the drive, or you want to drive a bike, you want to drive a car. Same way. Suppose you have a aim. I want to work in the VLSI industry. I want to work in the research field. I want to go to the BARC. I want to go to the ESRO, DRDO, do the research work, do the core electronics work. Then definitely it will drives you. Definitely drives you for the learning. Because today's world is driven by the learners. Everybody, even at this age of 45, I'm also learning each and every day. You cannot, that is the my wording is, when you stop learning, that means you consider yourself as a dead, right? Life is only learning, and if you don't adapted to changes, then definitely it is a dead. You have life living, but you are considered as a dead because you are not learning, you are not replenishing your brain cell. So that should be the first thought to come to your mind. And if you don't learn, and another thing is, if you learn, you will get the lot of recognition, lot of applause, and you will be considered one of the achievers in this world, and you will do the new things. And you just think yourself, how your parents will be happy, and this is the time for learning. Okay, you needed to go for the sobaji, all these things. You have to sacrifice for 2 to 3 years. You need to sacrifice to get the bigger result. Everyone has sacrificed, because whatever you see the successful people around you, you just seeing the tip of iceberg, and you don't know what is the inside of that the water. So just think of that. But the shortcut, there is nothing called shortcut. You will achieve the success. So you have to put your best effort in your life if you want to succeed. And I hope, then I am sure, I can guarantee you that if you put your best effort in your life, understand the things and learn the things, definitely you will be successful. Not only in the gate is the just part of the your life journey. Gate is the just a starting point, and you have to do the after the gate. You have a lot of things to achieve.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for doing this. Thank you, sir. This means a lot to us. I think the audience will decide. Audience will love a lot learn a lot from this video, sir.
Thank you, Michael, for your time and here and interviewing me. Nice interacting with you. See you again.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
you.